Hey there guys, Tala here. I wanted to show you a new addition to my garage, and that's the KTM 200 Duke. So I bought the Duke just recently, and I think it's a wonderful motorcycle because of three reasons. It has a lightweight, good power, 25 horsepower, and the bits. The best thing about the Duke is the bits. It's like I have a Ninja 250r in my garage and I love it. It's a very smooth, tried and tested, bulletproof motorcycle. This is awesome reliability and it's fun and high revving. But when I rode my Ninja 250r in the highway, when I rode it in the city, I thought it lacked a little low down torque and I needed an alternative, and I thought of buying the CBR250r. But when the KTM Duke 200 came out, I abandoned all my plans. Look at it, it looks beautiful. It has all the bits you need, like USD shocks, radial brakes, a high revving engine bolted on a trellis chassis, fully adjustable shocks. I mean, it's a masterpiece. I think it's a masterpiece. Don't get me wrong, the CBR250R is a great bike and I was originally thinking of going for it as a companion to my Ninja, but I thought of some things like the Ninja 250R is a fed motorcycle and I already have a fed motorcycle in my garage, and the CBR250R is fed too, so I thought of a lighter bike that I could use for commuting. This is why the KTM 200 really rocks. The KTM 200 has the lightest power to weight ratio in all the motorcycles in its class, because of its lightweight, 136 kgs, owing to the compact dimensions. So the KTM 200 is a really good bike at commuting. This bike has only one grouse. What I think is that it has a really short gearing. This makes the bike a real handful on the highway. Like when you're at 80 kilometers per hour or 100 kilometers per hour, the standard speed in Indian highway conditions, the bike feels really stressed. But in the city, it's just amazing, out of the world. I mean, the torque and the short gears allow it to feel just like a ungeared scooter. I mean, it's amazing. The feel you get from this bike is beautiful. It's a high revving engine. It revs to around 12,000 rpm, 13,000 rpm, and the best thing about the KTM Duke 200 is its digital console. It shows a whole lot of stuff. For example, it shows your average speed, your liters consumed per 100 kilometer, your real-time fuel average, your distance to service, your distance to empty, and your riding time, plus the clock and your average speed. And there are 2 trips, and that's the RPM, and even a shift light that comes on at a specific point, and the gear indicator. So this makes the display really comprehensive, and this is what I like about the Duke. It's so rideable. It shows you everything you need to know. And the second thing about the Duke that I don't like is the stiffness. Apart from the short gearing, the bike is really stiff. I mean, it has got a really cool USD WP suspension, but it is really stiff on the bad roads. Unlike my Ninja, even like my Ninja is really stiff, but when I ride the Duke, after I ride the Duke and then I ride the Ninja, I feel like the Ninja is really plush, and that's not the case because Ninja is one of the stiffer bikes around. So imagine how stiff the Duke is. The Duke has a underbelly exhaust that helps in master centralization, which helps in the Indian traffic, because in my opinion, the smaller the bike in the Indian traffic, the better. So here's a Duke, guys. It's a beautiful motorcycle and I really enjoy it, and I think it's going to be a good companion to my Ninja 250R.